Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Tim, and today we're going to focus on how the last couple bass fishing tournaments have gone for the club that I've joined this year. A couple weeks ago, we fished a tournament at a pretty popular lake around the Des Moines area here, and I had intentions of posting a video kind of about how that tournament went, but honestly, the fishing was so tough during that specific tournament. We caught 3 keepers that weighed about 4.5 pounds. I think the winners had a 4-fish limit of 11 or 12 pounds, so pretty substantial difference. But the fishing was pretty tough that day. Didn't really have a lot of catches to make a video with, so I decided to kind of scrap that one altogether. But yesterday, we had our second to last tournament, and that was kind of a different story. The fishing was still kind of tough. It was tough to get those keeper-sized bites, fish over 14 inches, but my partner Baden and I, we did scrap together an 11.99 limit of largemouth to get second place. So we were super happy about that. There were 8 boats in this tournament, so a couple less than our usual, but still we were super happy with how we finished. So I want to spend a little time kind of talking about what we did, how we caught them, and what we used. So let's check it out. We ultimately probably had maybe 7 or 8 keepers during the day. Baden caught the big one of the day. He caught a 3.84 pound largemouth on a red lipless crankbait. We were just kind of getting reaction bites, just burning it on the banks in about 3 to 5 or 6 foot of water. So that one was definitely a game changer. Held off third place by a mere ounce. So without that fish, we wouldn't have finished in the top 2. But caught some on a lipless crankbait. The main one for me was honestly a frog. What you'll see in the footage is I was casting to the weeds right near the bank. So literally it's a rocky bank, and then there's a bunch of, like, I don't know what type of weed it is, but there's like a 6 inches to a foot of water between the rocks and the bank, and I was just casting the frog up in there. And as soon as it would hit the water, or as soon as you would jerk it once, the bass would be blowing up on it. So again, these bass weren't super huge. They ranged anywhere from 12 to 14 inches, and that 14-inch number was what we were looking for throughout the day. So caught a couple keepers that way. That was definitely my main confidence bait during the tournament. Kind of crazy because the water was 82, 83 degrees, and those bass were still sitting in a foot of water or less. So yeah, the combination of the lipless crankbait, a frog, caught fish on a couple other baits too, but again, it was kind of a smorgasbord, kind of a variety beyond those two. So with the water being as warm as it was, we did try to develop an offshore bite. We fished some submerged rock piles. We fished some submerged brush piles, timber, all sorts of your natural, like, summertime bass spots. And we only ended up scrounging together like 2 13-inch bass on those offshore spots. So I don't know if those big ones were sitting out there and they just weren't biting, or if they were all grouped together somewhere else that we didn't find. Either way, like, it seems to be like our backup plan to catch some fish is usually just going shallow, because you're usually able to catch some shallow. They're typically not the bigger fish out of the lake, but definitely there seems to be a solid number of smaller ones, a couple keepers mixed in, that can definitely make the difference between catching a limit and being a couple short. So I'm glad we ended up trying that shallow pattern. Definitely paid off for us. All this, we're gonna fish the hell out of those rock piles up there, though. You're gonna have fun with that. Jeez, that's a good one. It's got to be. I didn't see him. I just heard it.
Well, we ain't got the net, so we're flipping.
I don't even think he's that big.
It's a keeper.
Sorry, Baden. I just heard it, and I'm like, oh shit, that's a big one. He sounded bigger than he is. Just saying. That I found at 12 Mile. There we go. Yes, sir. How big are you? How big are you?
Keeper.
Is he? He'll be close. Heck no. You? Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God.
Don't touch one.
Oh God. Baden, that's a, do you want help?
Yeah.
Oh God. You turd. You gotta keep that quiet. That's a 5-pounder body.
Dude, it hit it right up.
I know, Jesus Christ. He's gotta be 3 3/4. Is it? They use it at Westlake. It bounced off the rock. Do you see that?
Oh, fuck.
Did you see that? I don't even know if he's a keeper, to be honest. It was pretty cool though.
He might. Close enough to check.
Yeah, I think he's small. He has been caught before. That one sounds good, doesn't it? Yes, sir. Up in there, Baden. That's freaking cool. What's your name?
Cody.
There we go. Oh, that's a good one, Baden. Baden, I got like a 3-pounder. He looked bigger. I got a decent one though. Thought he was a 3-pounder. Frickin' frog. You do that and do it good. Oh gosh.
Good.
I don't think he will. He's short.
Gotta check it.
Yeah, he's a little guy. To eat it.
See, my frog got caught in a rock, and I'll tell you what, that fish don't walk right up, grab my rock out of that, or my frog out of that rock, threw it in his mouth, and then dove in.
I saw those 2 legs come out of the fish.
That fucking fish hit you 18 inches off the bank in the middle of the day on a frog.
He ain't gonna help, is he?
Might. See if he's 14.
Oh yeah, you 15 and a half. Once again, everybody, thank you for watching the video. Had a super fun time putting this one together, just like I do for all of them. So that's the whole reason why I do it. I get to relive my footage while editing. I get to rewatch these at any time that I want. And yeah, I get to learn some tips and tricks along the way for future references. So yeah, I've had a fun year. Looking forward to a couple more solid fishing trips before we get to the hard water. And then from there, we'll just continue the train rolling. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.